I can't do it, man. I can't fucking do it. It's one of those weeks. I can't stop fucking smiling, man. Oh man. Oh. Yes. Oh god, it's like Christmas fucking morning today, boys. Woo! Let's fucking go! Whoo-wee. So I guess I should fucking give a whole, before I go glasses off and start talking about actual wrestling, I should give a whole, like, life situation. Oh, I am not tremendously inebriated, and I will try desperately not to go that way ever again. I've had a lot of people come to me telling me about that last video I made, saying, oh man, it was so good. I think that you going for an hour and a half was really fun. I could listen to you talk forever, but every single time that I go and I make a video, one of the things that I want to accomplish with whatever the fuck this is, this channel, is that I want to make a fucking video that I am proud of, first and foremost, and secondly, I want to go ahead and I want to make a video that I will watch over and over and over again. And if I can't do that, if I can't go back to my own work and see it, then who the fuck can I believe will actually want to watch my shit? So, if you liked that last video I made, great. I'm happy. I'm glad that you enjoyed it, but I didn't like what I made. But I spent so much fucking time on it, I might as well fucking put it out, right? I guess this is all just a small little way to say I'm going to try to keep my sentences a little bit shorter. I'm going to try to not go off quite as long as I normally do. If that makes any sense. But what's up with all the doom and gloom, boys? It's Wednesday night. But you know what that means? It means we get to talk about wrestling! Yeah! Wrestling! Woo! Holy fucking shit, man! It has been so long. I have waited so fucking long, boys, to have a night like tonight. Do you think I want to be Mr. Doom and Gloom? Do you think I want to be Mr. I'm gonna nitpick everything so that I can talk about booking all the time? Fuck no! Fuck no! I want to sit here and I want to talk about a thing that I love in an environment that I fucking love. And Tony! Tony! Thank you! Thank you! You finally gave me a reason to have hope, a reason to care. You finally gave me a good episode of wrestling. Yes! Yes! This episode was so fucking good! There's only two things that I would have changed. And those two things that I would have changed might have made the entire product worse for it. There's hardly anything that I could even fucking nitpick to make the episode better. I love episodes like this. I love being able to sit down and just watch an episode of a program that I love and just sit back and love the program. Oh, Tony! Tony! How long have you made me wait for this? Yes! 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 So, in order to try to keep me a little bit more on book, a little bit more on script, to keep me from falling into these massive diatribes, right? I've decided to create a completely different kind of... I just made a fucking Word document, right? It's off to the side here. I'm fucking destroying movie magic. Just so to say, when I have my glasses off, I can't see fucking shit. So you're gonna see me do that a lot. And when you see me do this, that means I'm looking at my notes. Woo! I am fucking high! I am on a fucking high, baby! What a great fucking episode. We start with motherfucking Claudio, baby! And he's fighting El Bandito! The man last week, amongst the individuals who I said should be winning more matches so that people could take him more seriously, Claudio goes in and he wins a fucking match. Claudio's won matches before, right? Like, there is a small part of my brain that wanted to fucking complain about this. Because Claudio, alongside Jack Swagger, alongside Jake Hager, was one of the real Americans. Which is fucking hilarious when you consider the fact that he is a fucking Swede. So he was part of that team. I want to see this man succeed. And yet he's one of the Blackbrook Combat Club that never seems to get any television time in the one program of AEW that I actually fucking watch. So Claudio gets a match against El Bandito. Holy shit, El Bandito. No. He was up against Rey Fenix, wasn't he? Even better. Rey Fenix is one of my favorite wrestlers, like, ever. Rey Fenix is so unbelievably talented. Everything that he touches turns instantly to gold. But we cannot just simply book him in every match. Why? Because Rey Fenix goes in and he will always perform a stunt that will kill him. Rey Fenix is shaving off hours upon days upon weeks of his life in every match that he is involved in. So we can't just book him every match, but every match that we book him in is great. Is amazing. So Rey Fenix gets to fight Claudio. I love this booking. It seemingly came out of nowhere, but I don't give a fuck. Everything that this is only serves to inflate Claudio's record, which is something that needs to fucking happen. Because Claudio is a bad guy, part of the greatest group of wrestlers to ever be assembled, and he barely has any wins on TV. So you know what? While I'm sitting there, while the fucking back part of my brain, the fucking sinister, cynical part of my brain is going, I don't like it. Blackbrook Combat Club wins every match. There's another part of my brain that goes, it's Claudio. Are you really, really gonna be mad at Claudio winning a match? No! Claudio's awesome! I love Claudio. Let Claudio win more matches. What do we got here? Oh, right. So one of the things that made this particular episode of Dynamite particularly great. Claudio comes out. El Bandito comes out, and the crowd goes fucking apeshit. I never put them on my specified list of towns to go to. But Jesus fucking Christ, Detroit was excellent. The crowd was so good this week. And it made me want to believe. If you have a shitty fucking crowd, that's like 20 fucking percent of your entire product out the window. But Detroit fucking brought the goddamn thunder. Detroit was a good-ass wrestling town. Thank you. Thank you, Detroit. You made this way more fun than it needed to be. And if I'm not having fun, then who the fuck is having fun? I'm clearly who they want to have fun. Whoo! So, Claudio wins the match. Good. I'm glad. I want to see Claudio win more matches. Even if it is at the expense of El Bandito, who, you know, I'd like to see, or not El Bandito, fucking Rey Fenix. I would love to see the Lucha Brothers win more matches. But, in this very specific case, this is Claudio. This is the artist formerly known as Cesaro winning against a major opponent. Now we can take him seriously. Thank the Lord. I'll take it. So, after Cesaro wins, after Claudio gets his big old W, we cut to backstage. I see a familiar face. A name I have not heard since... No. There's no way that he could be here. There's no way that they could bring back... Miro. Standing backstage in front of Tony's office, getting ready to be re-signed, rehired, and rebooked for excellent matches. Miro on his birthday, nonetheless. Yeah! Woo! Thank you, Wimbledon! Thank you for bringing fucking Miro back to me. Thank you for bringing Miro back to me on Rusev Day. Yes! I see fucking marketing and I go hype for it. I see name recognition and I go hype for it. Miro is that guy that I go hype for. He is a giant... He is a gigantic monster man, the Bulgarian Bruiser. He is a giant fucking wrestling machine who is always hurt because he does some crazy shit. I love Miro. His neck of sand has finally healed, and by his God, he will bring faith back to AEW. Yes, oh, I could think of quite a few ways that we could use him. Oh, Lord. So, after Miro comes in, who do we get next? Oh, who do we get next? FTR's music hits. The best guys start rolling down the ring against Jeff Jarrett and the Firm. These guys have been trying to use FTR's best friend, Briscoe, against them as a bridge, as a tie between these two teams. Jeff Jarrett is a nefarious bastard, or so we want to believe. Clearly, he wants to use Briscoe for nefarious purposes. Clearly, he wants to use Briscoe to get close to FTR, to betray them, to get those tag belts that the top guys have. And Briscoe, having just lost a major member of family, a brother, a partner in every way. Briscoe is just trying to hold on to what he has left. Briscoe is just trying to maintain and bridge the gap between his two groups of friends. And things go wacky, things go wild, and these two individuals, these teams that are both good buddies with Briscoe, now have to fight each other for a match. With guest referee Briscoe! Yeah! Woo! That's gonna be fucking fun as hell. I can't wait. Woo! I love everything they're doing with Briscoe. I hope they keep doing this until the end of time. It's so fucking fun! And I get to have fun! You guys remember fun? It's happening! It's happening again! So the whole Briscoe spot happens, and we go back to backstage. Renee Young comes out and says, well, we just had a major announcement where Miro is back in AEW. Incredible. Awesome. Maybe I should go back there and get some words with him. And as she's doing that, what do we fucking... No. It couldn't be. There's no way. There's... Rosa! Yeah! Yeah! Woo! Yeah! Thunder fucking Rosa is back! Yes! 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 Yeah! Oh my God, Tony! Tony, please! Tony, please give her more than fucking 5 minutes a match. I need it! Oh, I need it! I'm so fucking happy! I'm so fucking happy! Not only Miro is back, but Thunder Rosa as well? What the fuck else could you give me in a week? Yes! Woo! Oh, God! So, Danny Garcia fights Orange Cassidy. Great match! Awesome match! Danny Garcia is trying actively to out-silly Orange Cassidy throughout the whole match. And while Danny was completely fucking dominant, and why I don't think he should have lost that match, everything else about it, great. Incredible. I loved it. Immediately afterwards, we finally, after about 20 minutes of bitching and praising, we finally get to the women's division. And of course the women's division was about 10 minutes. It felt like 12. It felt a little bit longer than usual. But they went in. And they brought in my girl. Julia Hart is a badass. Julia Hart is this crazy goth chick in charge of managing the House of Black, who won the match, who owns the trio tag team belts. Julia Hart is part of greatness. And who is Julia Hart facing off against in the women's match? Anna Jay! on TV. Anna Jay is on TV. Anna Jay is on TV. Yes, yes, yes. Woo! I get to see Anna Jay on live television fighting off against one of the most badass wrestlers that's ever existed in all of time. That's awesome. That's great. It came out of fucking nowhere. I don't care. I get to see product that I like fight product that I like. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't always need to mean anything. Sometimes you just need to have a filler match. When you have a filler match, you get two great wrestlers to fight each other and perform greatness. Even if this isn't going to lead to some big fucking pay-per-view story, sometimes you just need to have a great match to help inflate two incredible wrestlers' careers. Which is one of the things that Tony has not been getting right in a long ass time. Because what Tony will typically do is that he will put two wrestlers out to fight each other, and then they will only fight each other for months until it's time for the pay-per-view. In which case they will fight each other again. Sometimes you just need Anna Jay to come out and job so that Julia Hart can come in and inflate her ego, her record, her wrestling ability just a little bit. Brilliant. And if we're going to have a 7-minute match, we don't need to waste our time with storytelling. If the story that we're telling is Julia Hart working towards some unknown goal as of yet. Good. Fucking good. Also, Anna, call me. I've got a couple of suggestions, most of which involve marrying me. I believe the joke is done. I love Anna Jay! I will fight and die to Jungle Boy in the streets for her. So after that, Christian came out and he dropped a promo. And while I will never, ever view Christian as a wrestler that I particularly like, this particular promo that he dropped today was a little bit brutal. Was a little bit just silly. Christian, I don't know if he meant the line that he dropped. But he dropped a line and immediately went back on it. He was talking about Wardlow. Oh, why do so many wrestlers in AEW seem to have daddy issues? And Wardlow has found a new father in Arn Anderson. And then he went with the line, and I believe Arn is looking for a new son. I'm not sure if I remember this 100% correctly, but I think Arn Anderson, in real fucking life, just had a son that died. In real life. Now, Christian went back on that line almost immediately. Because he then started talking about Brock Anderson, Arn's son in the AEW roster at the moment. Do you think he knew? Do you think that he knew that he was going to make fun of a 65 to 70-year-old man for having his son die? Do you think he knew? Because holy fucking shit, man! That line came out and I immediately went, whoa! Christian! Christian, what the fuck? That was fucking nutty! There's a few things that you could say as a heel to get, like, a crowd against you. But he had already had Detroit completely fucking heated against him. He said that line, and the mood fucking died. You could feel it in Detroit. I think everyone at once went, I think I know the lore behind this, and I'm not okay with that. And everyone went from, boo, we don't like Christian, to, ugh, why would you say that? Holy shit, man. What the fuck? Oh, God. So finally we get to our main event. Kenny and Mox. I went to this event going, you know what? I've seen this match before. We're gonna see this match again. Why the fuck are we having this match, right? Why the fuck are we even here? But you know what? You know what? Kenny and Mox, they put on a fucking clinic every single time that they are in the ring. It's always great. And I don't know why I didn't believe that it would be great this time. But it was. It was just as great as it always is. It was awesome. And then at the very end, after two individuals have beaten each other in a steel cage to death via barbed wire chairs, kneeing each other through the fucking cage itself, fucking snapdragging suplexing each other onto a fucking pile of broken glass. When Mox came in with the motherfucking screwdriver and Don Callis came in and took that shit from him, only to betray Kenny and stab him in the fucking face. The part of me that likes good writing went, yes! Yes! Beautiful, awesome, and good. But this episode was too good. Because I was invested. Kayfabe had already taken over. Don Callis betrayed Kenny after Kenny had done so much to defend him. And I wanted to cheer, but I couldn't. I'm usually a heel guy. I'm usually the kind of guy that goes, I want the heels to win, because when the heels win, when the villains are stronger, that makes the entire product better. But Don Callis winning, I couldn't. I just couldn't this time. I had to fucking scream at my television, no! No, Kenny deserves it! How could you do this to Kenny? And that is the absolute perfect way to book and to write. When you have me rooting for the good guy to defeat the villains, you know you've done something great. And this episode was something fucking great! Yes! I have been waiting so fucking long to just have a week where I could sit back and yell about wrestling in a positive way. 9 out of 10. Great episode. Thank the Lord. Thank Macho Man, the god of wrestling himself. Thank Tony. Because you finally did something great. And there is hardly anything that I can even find to complain about. It was good. Keep it up. Please, please keep it up. If I come back and I need to fucking complain for 40 minutes, I'm going to be very upset. But I shouldn't be. 'Cause it was so good!